Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Kyle here, and answering a question. And the question is, what's harder, an ultra marathon or a marathon? And in my experience, I've done multiple road ultras, or no, multiple ultras and multiple marathons, and in my opinion experience, the marathon is almost always more difficult. And this is because most marathons that I've done, they've been 26.2 miles on a generally flat, paved course, aka I'm running this for time, basically at best effort. So I'm shooting. It's going to be shooting for a goal. So the ultras, on the other hand, and I explain this to people, are more like a very long run, easy, slow, and you just try not to slow down. So um, it's very much of a mental weight off your shoulders when the goal is to just to go run for a really long time, easy, and just reduce how much you slow down versus running basically at best effort for 26.2 miles. So the harder the terrain for the ultra, I think actually the more comforting that could potentially be, because there gets to a point when, and I would suggest that almost a very hilly technical trail ultra could be easier than a flat rails to trail gravel ultra, because that flat one, it's fully runnable. So you run a lot of it. You have the chance of overextending because you're just running so much. Whereas the hilly trail one, you're forced to do a lot of walking, so it lowers the exertion. So it almost forces you to slow down. It prevents you almost from overdoing it because you're forced to speed hike. So I would suggest that the harder terrain on the ultra actually makes it easier than a flat fast road marathon. And the last two that I did, I was far more wrecked after the road marathon immediately after, and more sore the week after than I was for the 100K. Like total, like big difference we're talking here. So that's kind of the thought process behind my answer of, if what's harder, a road marathon or a trail ultra. And it's maybe not what you expected. So any comments, questions, drop them below. And as always, you keep running, I'll keep coaching.